How's everyone doing out there today? I'm Dissonance, and thanks for tuning in to my channel. I'm sure some of you saw the thumbnail and you're thinking, man, what kind of clickbait is he on right now? And a couple of you might have thought, oh, you know what? I had that idea too. And so I'm just going to get right into it and show you what I'm talking about. Right now, we are midway, maybe a little over halfway through the Ishiyama fusion. But going all the way back now, probably five and a half weeks to the beginning of the Lysanther Beastbane fusion, I said, I don't know that this is a champion that I can really utilize right now. Not to say that he's a bad champion at all, but not one that I could utilize right now. So I decided to go full in for the fusion with the express purpose of turning it into Maud fragments. So you can see here I have every available Yuzan fragment from the Beastbane fusion. And today, with the drop of the Faction Wars hard mode patch, we're finally able to turn them into these chests. So I wanted to document exactly what that looks like and how many fragments you could expect to get for Maud from basically sacking an entire fusion. So it's a little bit of science for myself, and I figured I'd share that with you guys. So without further ado, let's unlock these fragments and turn them all into chests. So you can see here we get 90 of these exchanged fragments. If it was a legendary fusion and you had 100 fragments, you'd get 100 of the exchanged fragments. The rate changes. It's 5 epic fragments for 1 exchange point versus 1-to-1 for legendaries. So this is 90% of what we could get. If you went for bonus fragments in a legendary fusion, then you could potentially get up to like 110, maybe 120 if you are really pushing for the bonus ones in, say, a champion training tournament or something like that. So here we go. Let's exchange all those and open these chests and see what we get. Okay, not bad. That's 6 so far. A bunch of brews, kind of meh. Some big potions, not super exciting. That is 10 chests already. And we have to wait. We have to wait. Oh my. I did not even know that was a thing. So, well, I guess I'll see you guys in about 5 days. And we'll finish this up and get the final tally. So far, definitely a lot less than I was hoping for. I kind of, you know, if each one can give you 1 to 3, and we low rolled on every single one of them. Oh, look at that, a chest limit right there. Never even noticed that. And we got kind of the worst of the worst rewards, but we'll see where it goes with the next set of chests next week. Okay, I am back. What has been about 6 days-ish for me was a mere moments for you. We are at the start of the new week, just after resets, which is Sunday for me, Sunday evening. And we're here to finish up the summoning of these chests for Maud fragments. As a quick review to myself, I believe we started with 2, which means we got 6 out of the first 10 chests. Not gonna lie, I'm pretty underwhelmed, pretty disappointed with that. I figured if 1 to 3 was the options and some other rewards, I would have been happy to walk away with like an average of 1.5 to 2 fragments. Might have been expected. If we got 2 fragments from 18 chests on average, That'd be like 36, and it'd be 1/3 of the way to Maud. And that would be totally acceptable. What we're going to end up with, well, I guess we'll just see right now. 4 more single pops here for a total of 10 fragments. That means that sacking 1 entire fusion. Granted, this was only 18 chests, not the full 20 you'd get from a full legendary fragment fusion. But getting 10 fragments total from an entire fusion feels extremely weak. I'm not gonna lie. This is, well, let's just say my disappointment is immeasurable. But you know, it had to be done. The science had to be done, and I'm more than happy to do it. But I'm just not happy with the results. But at least now we know I'm gonna chalk it up to not worth chasing the fragments, because sacking 10 full fusions for Maud, it would take an entire year. It would take an entire year of sacking fusions to get Maud. And I just don't think that's, I don't think that is worth it. But I will keep trying to overshoot, you know, fusion events like this. This will be an extra 4 chests. See if we can get 3 or 4 more fragments. Who knows? Maybe. I mean, we got 18 chests. The highest drop we got was 1 fragment. That seems like a pretty abysmal drop rates. Also, does anybody else find it extremely weird that they have a chest limit? I can't think of a time other than the very inception of this Maud fragment exchange. Outside of that very first week, I can't think of a time that would ever matter. But put that in the comments below. I never even knew it was a thing until, well, I went to do this video. But I can't ever see it having a point outside of the very first week. But if you know anything, let me know in the comments below. And if you've ever had better luck than I have, be sure to let me know about that too. That's going to be it for this one. The Maud fusion event was, I'd say, not a success, but thanks for tuning in, and I hope to see you on the next one.